Okay, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. Happy Sunday to you all. You are highly welcome to our LS, okay? Right, so for today, far away if you have that. Put it far away. Plug it on, please. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this sorted, the lightning. Anyway, put that aside. Today, it's another yummy recipe we've got for you today. And what have we got for you? What have we got for you? We've got the Chinese mushroom fried rice. Okay, that's what we'll be making for you today in a healthy way. I don't know why it's looking a bit blurry, but that doesn't matter anyway. I'm going on. Right, so what we're doing in here now, these are the ingredients which we need. I've started by frying some chicken in there. Okay. So first of all, I've started by frying my chicken. I will fry the chicken in the back bowl with no oil, which is the first step. If you want to marinate, it's absolutely fine, which is optional. And if you don't want to, it's absolutely fine as well. I need to put it on. Right, so there we go. Put some all of us and then put the lid on, fully closed. Okay, and then here the temperature, put it on 200, between 180 to 200 if you've got seasoning. And then I'm going to set the time for just about 10 minutes. There we go. Afterwards, I'm going to flip it to the other side. Right. Okay, there we go. I don't know why this is a bit too hazy. I don't know why. It's just there. Can't be bothered. I can't be bothered at all. I cannot be bothered. I think it's better this one. Yeah. Okay, so back to what I was saying before. Forget about the lightning. The rest of the ingredients for our mushroom fried rice includes the mushroom, which is what you're seeing in there. I love this type of mushroom, the brown one and the very big size. I've got ginger garlic. I've got 3 onions, 2 white and 1 red. I've got my seasoning, and I've got this, not advertising, but vegetable seasoning. I love using that as well. I've got my curry, my thyme, my ginger, my thyme and oregano, sorry. I've got the soy sauce, and this curry is optional. So come on then. I've also got my chili, which is optional. So come on then, and let's get cooking. Above all, we need the rice as well. Don't forget. So I've got 3 cups of rice, which is over there. And that's all we need to get cooking. So for my mushroom, I'm going to cut the mushroom using the Saladmaster food processor. And also, I will be cutting the, what else can I cut? The onions as well, using the Saladmaster food processor. Okay? And here is how it goes. You help me with that. Yes, give you a phone. That's going to be easier to use. Huh? Huh? You could have used that rather than this. Oh, thank you. Right, so I'm just going to cut the mushroom now. I don't know if you can see me from there. I would have brought us a bit closer, but I don't want to risk dropping my laptop, which happened the other time. Okay, so we've got two rice, and then the onions. We need that to get it ready because we're going to fry the onions there in the bad boy after frying the chicken. Okay, so we just need to use con one to cut the mushroom. Big two. Can you help with that?
Oh, con one.
Mm-hmm. Try your hand. Try your hand. No, not that. No, just try your hand. Oh, sorry. Sorry, not con one. This one, I've got it already.
Oh,
Yeah, just try your hand. Yeah, con four. Thank you. He knows all the numbers. Wow. Say hello. Thank you. Yeah. 1 minute. Let me see that. All right. I see. Yeah. Mm. 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 Huh? You want to cut it? Somebody wants to do the cutting. Right. So there we go. No, but I need to do that first. Where's my phone? There. I need to explain that the food process because not everybody knows how to do that. I don't know if you can see me maybe still a little bit on there so people can still see a bit of what we're doing. Yeah, you got it? Oh, go on. Right, so I'm going to use this corn 4. The numbers are all at the bottom. I'm going to use corn 4 to cut the mushroom as well as the onions, okay? And there we go. So just get your mushroom and place it just on there, just like that. Wow, look at that. And it's so quick and easy. Remember the finger guard, you can pop it up there. The finger guard, there we go. And you can finish it there. So that's how we can quickly cut this. It's okay, don't worry. Put it there. There we go. So just place your mushroom. There's nothing to do. You can't see at all. I need that to get it a bit closer, but don't worry. So just cut on the mushroom. I'll show you afterwards what we'll put. And you can use your finger guard. There we go. I've got another one. I love mushroom a lot, so that's how I got all this mushroom. And this is one of my favorite mushrooms. Just put it in there. And you finish it there. There we go. And here we go. All around. Okay, so there we go. So here is the mushroom roll on. So look at that. Oh, nicely sliced for us. Okay, so I'm going to use this now. There we go. Oh, nicely done within a very short time. Oh, I forgot you wanted to do some. Sorry, Mama. Another day. Because the mushroom is not so easy to do. Now we need to do the onions as well. Yeah, take it on. Let me do the onions. Now, what is onions is good now? Let me see. Onions is good. Yeah. So the next I need to do is the onions. So I'm gonna do the onions, which is that one. Here are the onions. So I've got my white onions and my red onions using the same cone. You can place it that way or you can place it this way. So it's all up to you. So look at that. You can see how quick it cuts the onions. Remember your finger guard, pop it in there. Same thing with the red one. There we go. You've got a little piece remaining, pop it in your finger guard, and there you finish up. And the last one, I'm just going to fry them all together after the chicken. So that's why I'm getting them ready. So look at that. There we go. There in your finger guard. Thank you. You're running away. It's going to your eyes. Sorry. Okay. Right. So here is the onions all nicely sliced using the Saladmaster food processor, both red and white as well as the mushroom. Oh, it's actually getting into my eyes. Thank you, everyone in there. Can I get the spatula, please? Yeah, where's it for me, please? Okay, yeah, so my oh goodness, I don't have that kind of sauce. You have some stuff, something like that. Right, so I've got my Saladmaster spatula and I need to flip the chicken now. Actually, I need some fertilizer, please. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on now, I need to be quick. Oh, I have other things to do. I need to cook this for quickly. Please. So there we go. So here is our chicken all nicely frying in there. Remember with absolutely no oil. And now you can see how much oil is generated. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. Look at that. They've got so much oil already. And look at the oil in there. So I'm just gonna flip this to the other side. And using my Saladmaster spatula, just flip it to the other side just like that. There we go. You can see no running, and it's generating the oil from the chicken, using it to fry itself. Okay, and remember, like I said, you can marinate it before you start your frying if you want to. What you're seeing there is some of the seasoning that are spilled while I'm trying to get that in. But look at that. Some people say it fries like KFC chicken. Okay, so there we go. So the next thing is just to put the lid on and fry for another 10 minutes. Okay, you can leave it a bit cracked just like that if you want it crispy, but if you want it a bit moist and crispy, you can put it fully closed. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone in there. Thank you, Candice Global Links. Thank you, my Arabic friend. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much. My Arabic friend, you're highly welcome and thank you so much for joining us today. How are you doing? And happy Sunday to you. Thank you for joining us. And we've got, thank you, I see you. Hi, Peter says, I love fried rice. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Really appreciate you coming today and happy Sunday to you too. How are you doing? Right. So thank you all. Lovely to see you all today. I don't know why I like to speak to you. Not sure why. Okay. Thank you. It's okay. I really appreciate you coming. It's a fine thank you, host. Thank you there. Thank you, my Arabic friend. Everyone, feel free to mingle and tangle. And if you've got questions about Saladmaster, feel free to ask your questions as well, because we're happy to answer your question. Okay. Right. So back to what we're cooking. We're doing a Chinese fried rice today, and we're trying to make this a very quick one. Very, very quick one. That's what we are aiming to do, because in Saladmaster, it saves your time, saves your energy, and save your nutrients as well. We get 92% of nutrients in our food. Okay. So we've started as a Chinese mushroom fried rice. That's what we're making. And I'm frying my chicken with no oil. Okay. I'll just give you a quick look at what our chicken looks like. So I've fried the first side of the chicken, and here you can see it generated quite a lot of oil. Fried with absolutely no oil in there, but rather it's popping out a lot of oil. And I kind of find it surprising how much oil that comes out of it. So I'm going to fry the other side of it as well. And like I said, if you want to add seasoning to it, it's okay. It's optional. You can marinate it before you start. It's best to get it marinated before you start. So just adding a little bit of that and chili as well. And that's it. Like I said, it's optional. If you want to, and if you don't want to, it's absolutely fine. Can you help with the carrots? If you want to use this Saladmaster cone, actually, use cone 3. You can use the Saladmaster cone to cut your carrots, you know. So if you have, hi Wisdom TV, thank you so much, sis, for joining us, and happy Sunday to you. You're highly welcome, sis. Say happy Mother's Day. Yes, happy Mother's Day to you. I've just seen some people online, they're celebrating the Mother's Day. Here in UK, we've done us a while ago, but we are repeating again because some people are still sending happy Mother's Day to us here. But happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for the wishes. Praying that God bless all the mom and all the hardworking mom especially. Thank you so much, sis, for joining us. How are you doing? Thank you. He says, hello, everyone from Wisdom TV Nigeria. Everyone, feel free to ask your question. Feel free to mingle and tangle as well. Right, so what we're doing in here is frying our chicken with no oil. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to pop the lid on fully closed. There we go. And set the time for about 10 minutes. So if you want your chicken really crispy, you don't need to put it fully closed. Wisdom TV says... Yeah, you can use it, but I have to bring out that. Use the bowl. Thank you. Right, so let's see. Sorry, missed some comments in there. Thank you, Wisdom. Thank you, Mr. PP. Thank you, my Arabic friends. As my friend Kenny, you Miss me. Yeah, I do miss you as well. Sorry, everyone, if I've not been as regular as I used to, but when I get the time, I still try my best to catch up with everyone. So, apologies if I've not been as frequent as I used to, but I try to catch up, even if it's after a while. Wisdom TV says, we are still in the church. Wow. Oh, thank you so much, Wisdom TV. Please do remember us in your prayers. And I'm loving all your the content you've been sharing. They are quite inspiring, quite encouraging, and very uplifting. I read the other one. Which one was it? Was it a couple of days back? But they are very uplifting. So thank you so much and keep motivating and encouraging us. And thanks for all the prayers. We do really appreciate. So remember me, your prayer said we're still in the church. Thank you so much, Wisdom TV Nigeria. Wisdom TV say hello to you, Mr. PP. Hi, blessings to you from Wisdom TV Nigeria. Hi, Sazexus is in the building. Thank you, there, friend, for joining us. Says hello, Wisdom TV. Sazexus says an Arabic friend. Oh, thank you so much, Sazexus. Really appreciate. What's the name of baby? Oh, you tell us that baby. Yeah, the board. You want to do the carrots, yeah? The onions will get in your eyes. Come on, someone is asking your name. He said it's not a baby. Right, okay. What's the name of our big man? Let's lift him up. He's a big man. All right, big man, what's your name?
Victor.
He didn't hear you. Sound like a big man then. What's your name?
Victor.
He is Victor. Thank you, Victor. My Arabic friend is Victor by name, and he likes to be addressed as a big man. Thank you so much. I get the other white bowl if you want to do the carrots, yeah? Let's see, what else have I missed out? Here's the name, yeah. It's Victor by name. Thank you for asking. Wisdom says, success, blessings, and thanks. Wisdom TV says, thanks, sis. Thank you so much. Okay, for this spoon 3, yeah? Thank you. So it's nice. Just one more time. One little water so that it doesn't get dry. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you all. Okay, so this one is still frying in there, the chicken, and I've got my rice. I'm gonna. Oh, I'm feeling it back for the rice. That's fine. So afterwards, I'm just gonna pop in the onions and the mushroom and allow them to fry for a little while. It's that one. It's that one. Yeah, because it's not a little bit of a long shape. It might be a bit long. But shall we even use corn too? It's not a bit longer. Okay, use corn too. So it's a bit longer. Since I don't have this long thing. No? Those are long. Okay, so we're using corn too to cut some of the carrots. I have to explain that bit. You want to show your corn too? We'll show the corn too on the camera. Yeah, that's nice. Maybe one or two more, maybe depending on the size. Yeah? Thank you. So that's contain. Don't worry, thank you.
It says set 2 on it.
Yeah, thank you. So we're gonna use contour to cut some of the. Oh yeah, I think that'll be fine because we're cutting some carrots with that one. Yeah, let me just one more actually. One more. For me. So we're cutting some carrots using this one, using the form. Can you manage? Can you manage? Yeah. Okay, so there we go. I've got my carrots, which I'm using corn too. Do a little paparazzi for me and then you can carry on. Okay? Don't worry, I'm going to leave you to do it. He wants to do it. He just wants to do it. So here's my carrots. I'm going to cut some of them, chopping them up. While some of the other ones, I'm going to use corn too to cut them. Okay. Okay, please. I have to clean this again. Let me just clean it. Right, so I'm going to cut some of the carrots here. You can see I'll cut some, chopping them up, and I'm using corn too because I want some of them a bit longer to sound like my sprouts. So there we go. Look at that. And you can see how nice it's coming out. Yeah, I look like slim chips. That's what it looks like actually. So see what I put in here. Look at that. So it comes out really nice. And that we'll finish with that one. I think I might just cut it. It might be fine. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, cut it here. Yeah? So there we go. This is all done for you. You can leave that or that one this time. That's why. Right, so I just need more vegetables on it. That's it. Half is fine. Okay. Get the. Oh, let's see it. And then we can put it in. Oh, careful. This is even faster than I am. Yeah, careful your finger. It's really fast. Thank you so much, everyone in there. Thank you. Wisdom TV says, thanks, sis. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you, my Arabic friend. Thank you, Sir Zegzos. I really appreciate all your support. So, our Chinese fried rice is still in the making. Now, I've got about 4 more minutes to go before I will add my onions and my mushrooms. So I'll be frying them lots together. The mushroom and the onions will be the next stage. Yeah, yeah. Go on soon. Yeah, it's fine. I want to make it there. Okay, right. So we got how many more minutes to go in here? We've got just about. That's one thing when you put the seasoning. Okay, so we've got a few more minutes with the chicken. Yeah, you done. Okay, back to my chicken. Thank you, Fumila. Oh, hi, Be Bright is in the building. Hi, Be Bright. Thank you so much for joining us today. Says, wow. Thank you, my Arabic friend. Thank you. Be Bright says, wow, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks for the amazing results. Really appreciate it. Everyone, do remember to give us things up as you're coming in. Thank you. Right, so there we go. Our chicken. So our chicken is nearly done. Like I said, if you want to season it, it's fine. Otherwise, you can do it without. I usually like to cut my chicken very big ones and just try and cook it in a little bit. So the seasoning can get inside. I forgot that. I should have done it there. They'll be very perfect. They won't put at the same time with the seasoning. And I don't know why they mix them up. There are some big ones and some small ones. So I'm just flipping the chicken to the other side. Remember, we're frying the chicken with absolutely no oil. Huh? Pardon? Don't finish my towel. I'm not going to do one, please. If I need the shape to show. Oh my goodness. You did the packing all the big ones. You should have got a plate to do this. You finished it. Where's the remaining one? You like carrots. Carrots is good for us. So I'm just putting this back on. Okay. Can you help me to want the carrots on the table? Come on. Thank you so much, everyone in there. Really appreciate. Thank you so much, all. Right, if you've got any question about Saladmaster, feel free to ask your question and we'll be happy to answer your question. Okay, so this carrot is from here. Where's the other carrot? Yeah, when you do that, you constantly pepper this one, please. Thank you, Miss Sophie. Maybe to put it past the pepper, please. It's in the fridge. Yeah, people don't know. Under, at the vegetable side. I'm very quick with this. I wonder why it's calling it. Look, I'm good to it. Look at my shop. They bring it back and want to come up here. Yeah? No, what's the house? Oh, that's good actually. No? Thank you so much, everyone in there. So our chicken will got about 2 or 3 more minutes to go. Oh, while we're waiting on that, I need to blend the stuff. Could you help me with the blender, please? This one. So I'm just going to blend the. Well, I don't much to blend. It's just this. I can chop it up, you know. So I'm not blending the pepper. That's true. It was not good. Not just working. So you can blend your ginger and garlic, or you can use your cold one to cut it, and that's whichever one that suits you better. Yeah, I'm going to use cold one. Don't do that. Don't do that. There you come from it. Let me cut it in there. So here's my ginger and garlic, and I'm going to use for one to cut it. I should have actually done it when the ginger was strong, you know. All right, now. Right, so I'm using cone one, which is the tiniest one, to cut the ginger and the garlic. This there. Use the tissue to wipe your hand. Thank you, Big Ray. Quick, I need to put this on, please. Right, so I'm going to use cone 1 to cut my ginger and my garlic, which is that one, the smallest cone with Saladmaster. But just place it there, and then there we go. Or you can put them inside your finger guard, so whichever one that suits you. But look at that, that's how it cuts it, really tiny. But I'm just going to pop every single thing in the finger guard. Yeah. I forgot my closet comb. My parsnip. Use one parsnip. Let me use 2 on this. Yeah, a big one. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone in there. So I've got my ginger and garlic all nicely cut as well. If you've got questions about Saladmaster, feel free to ask your questions. So we've got this one in here. Victor, could you remove the phone out from it, please? Bring it over here. Over here, please. Over here. I'll make a plate for the chicken. Okay. Yeah, you can do it. Thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate your time and your support. So our chicken is ready now. Okay. So I'm just going to get the chicken out now. Look at that. Nicely fried in there with absolutely no oil. Okay. So here we go. You can see very crispy. Look at that. Okay, very crispy. Very crispy. Crispy. Okay, look at that. All nicely fried with no oil. In and out, looking very crispy. Crispy. Is that correct? Oh my Lord. Right, so that's what Saladmaster can do for you. Look at that. Yes, because I need to be quick. So look at that. All nicely fried. What are you doing? You're just chatting in there. All nicely fried. You can see that. So the next thing I'm going to do. Here we go. Chicken all nicely fried with absolutely no oil. Don't go yet. It's a fried system. Right, so you can see the chicken, how nicely it's been fried with absolutely no oil. The Saladmaster way. So come and enjoy this. Enjoy, enjoy these videos, okay? The next stage actually is going to be frying of our onions and our mushroom. Okay, come on here now. You guys are letting me pig. Come here now. You can do it. Let me show you some. Don't zoom, please. Don't zoom. I don't like that zoom. Just do like that. Okay, so now that's the onions. I'm going to fry the mushroom and the onions together. That's the chicken already fried in there. So here's our mushroom. can see that frying using the same Saladmaster pot, which is the bad bowl. Okay, the same Saladmaster pot. I'm just going to give it a little stir and allow it to fry for a little while. Thank you everyone in there. I really appreciate your support and your time. So I've added the mushroom and the onions together. You know what? Once again, I'm just going to put the chicken aside. Hi, we've got an amazing farm in the building. Who do we have here? We have, thank you, Mr. PP. Mr. PP says, hi, be bright. Thank you, Sam and Ken the Rim. Agoha, thank you, bro, for joining us. Kedu Kime says, hello, thank you for that amazing thumbs up. Really appreciate. Says hello to everyone. Do feel free to mingle and tangle with Sam if you don't have him already. Very supportive and a good friend as well. Says, Mr. Bibi said, look delicious. Thank us. What are we seeing? What are you cooking? Oh, we are cooking a mushroom fried rice, but we're cooking it in a healthy way. The Chinese mushroom fried rice. And we've started by frying our chicken in the Saladmaster way with absolutely no oil. You can see how crispy it looks. Inside and outside looks very crispy. You can see that. Okay, so this one has been salted. And the next stage is frying of our mushroom using the same Saladmaster bad boy. That's the Saladmaster Electric Skillet. Okay. So I'm just going to fry this mushroom with the onions for just about roughly for about 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the size. Okay. And then at this point, you can add a little bit of seasoning when it's fried for about 2 minutes, just if you want it to have a little bit more taste. Otherwise, you can do that afterwards when you've added all the vegetables in it. But I just need this to fry a little bit more before adding the vegetables. So within 3 to 5 minutes, it should be okay. So give it a stir. Some people don't like mushroom in here. While some people love the mushroom. There we go. I will be adding that. So just give it a little crack. Don't cover it fully so that it can fry. Okay. For about 5 minutes. Thank you, he says. Hello, Sam from Sazexas. We saw the chicken before. Yes, Sazexas. The chicken looks amazing. All crispy and nice, isn't it? Sam says hello to you, Sazexas. Sazexas is an amazing support as well. Always being there for us. It says, guys, big wahala for who isn't eating this. So I like that. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is. It's an amazing one. Sam is very supportive as well. Thank you so much, bro, for that. Okay. Right. So while this is all cracking in, cooking in there, the next thing we've cut that ginger and the garlic. I'm just going to cut a little bit more parsnip and a little bit more vegetable, which is parsnip, just to add to that one. So there we go. On this one, Victor, are you there? My handy helper? Huh? Come on, I want to cut the parsnip, please. Thank you so much. Please. All right, it's okay. Go. Don't come and give me a heavy face in here. Sorry. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, everyone in there. Thank you, Sir Zexos. Right, so I'm gonna do. Thank you so much, all. So I'm just going to. Okay, so using the same contour, I want to add a bit of parsnip to this because I just want them length in the fried rice. Okay, I've already chopped some already, but this one I want to make them a bit longer. So using contour. There we go. So that's how quick Saladmaster does our cutting for us. Very quick. There we go. So we got the parsnip all quickly and nicely chopped within half an hour. Did I say half an hour? Half a minute. Within 30 seconds. Oh, we've got another amazing family in the building. Hi, Futurelink. Futurelink says, hello, host. Thank you, Futurelinks, for joining us today, and happy Sunday to you. How are you doing? Feel free to ask questions about Saladmaster. Feel free to mingle and tangle with anyone you don't have. Sam says, host, you looking amazing with our Nigerian beautiful dress. Great doings. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's quite sunny here in Manchester, and everyone is bringing out their African outfits. So I'm just doing same thing as well. We're enjoying the sunshine while it lasts. So that's why we're on our African outfit. Thank you for that. That bit. So there we go. We got this one out now. Everyone, do feel free to mingle and tangle. If you've got questions, feel free to ask your question as well. All right, there we go. So we've got some parsnip and we've got some using Saladmaster or tea, and that's it. Okay, so remember we're doing our mushroom and our onions in there. So the next thing we want to do is to start adding the rest of the vegetables. Because in Saladmaster, we do cook our food very quickly, so it is going to be super fast. Thank you, Future Link says, hello, host. Same to you. Yeah, thank you. Happy Sunday to you all. And I really appreciate your support and your time. If you can share us out, that'd be nice as well. Thank you if you can do that. Okay, so now this is about 5 minutes done. Ooh. I need to get this ready. Okay, so 5 minutes is done now. You can see the onions and the mushroom. I like them a bit fried. I don't like them quite wet, but not crispy. So now we just to add the rest of the vegetables, and I'm going to start by adding my carrots in there all together because Saladmaster they cook very quick, and it doesn't matter the size. Okay, they will all cook at same pace. It doesn't matter as well if it's wet or the dry one. So I put all them ones in there. Oh, I forgot my red bell pepper. Thank you so much, everyone in there. So add that one as well. There we go. Thank you so much, all. Thank you. Future links, Sam, Kenny's Clever Links. Don't forget to give. Oh, thank you for that reminder. Don't forget to give us thumbs up as you're coming in. Really appreciate that reminder. Right, so we've just added the vegetables now. And then add some seasoning. Basically, add the seasoning that you would normally use. And the soy sauce comes in now as well. A little bit of the curry. Oregano. And the thyme as well. So add all your seasoning, including your pepper, at this point in time. Right, so while this is going on, thank you so much, everyone in there. If you've got questions about Saladmaster, don't hesitate. Feel free to ask your questions, and we will be happy to answer your question. And also, feel free to mingle and tangle with anyone you don't have. Okay, right, so I'm just going to show this now. So what I've done in here is just to add all the seasoning in here. Remember what we showed earlier on? So just give them a stir, and I've added all the vegetables now to the mushroom and the onions. So give them a proper stir and allow it to simmer for just about 2 minutes because you don't want the vegetables to overcook. Okay. I've cooked mushroom and the onions earlier on fried. So that's what we're seeing in there. I wish I could get this closer to the screen. But in a minute, I'll show you that. Okay, so look at that. So we've got the mushroom and the ginger all nicely fried in there. Hi, Chicken Boy. Thank you so much. Thank you. 5 million people in there. So while this is cooking, we're just going to wash the rice and get you ready. Oh, thank you so much, Sam. Sam said he's shared us out. Thank you for sharing us out. Thank you. Really, really appreciate. Oh, in your community, I appreciate. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Right, so the rice will come in next. And like we said in Saladmaster, it makes life so easy and fun. So while we're waiting for this to simmer for just about 2 minutes, and I'll wash the rice, I want to quickly share a little bit tip about Saladmaster, what Saladmaster is all about, and why Saladmaster cooks the way we cook. A few of you may have seen this before, but just to let you know the science behind Saladmaster, why we cook the way we do. Thank you. Feel free, if you're not friends with Sam or friends with anyone you don't have, you can mingle and tangle.
Hi, my name is Ayo Olasende, and what I'm going to be sharing with you today is the science of Saladmaster. I know this looks like cookware, and it is cookware, but the science, what we do with this is very unique. And I'm going to explain a little bit more shortly, but what I want to do is just get some food in. I'm going to show you how versatile this is. This is our 11-inch skillet. I'm just going to take the lid over here, and I'm just going to show you one of the items we're going to be putting in here. We're going to be using the carrot. This is our food processor. If you want to know how to get one of these machines, ask our host there. But let me just chop this. You can see how quick and easy and effective this is. And this is an amazing machine. Just look at that. So that's just one carrot we've chopped in there quickly. And then I'm going to put some parsnips. in there. I'm also going to put some cabbage. We shredded this earlier just to save some time. Okay, I'm going to put some frozen peas in. You can see. I'm going to put some sweet corn, frozen sweet corn. And what we're going to do is something a little bit different. I'm actually going to put some broccoli. I'm going to put a little bit of cauliflower. I'm even going to use some sweet potato. I just want to show you that you can do anything. And one thing else, I'm going to put an egg. Now we washed the egg earlier on, so we're just going to put an egg in there. So that's it. That's all we've got. We're going to put the lid on. I'm going to put this on here. We're going to put this on the medium heat, and then we're just going to wait for that valve to click, and then off it goes. We're going to turn it down. So what's so special about Saladmaster? Well, I'm going to use this just to demonstrate to you our design of Saladmaster. So when our cookware was designed, our engineers thought about what can we want to make this extra special. And so what we did is the special design of this is on the inside we use titanium 316. That's the cooking surface. That's what the food actually touches. And the reason we use that is because that is one of those special metals that doesn't react. They use it as implants in the body because it doesn't react with anything. So it's very corrosive resistant, and that's what your food touches. So it's a very clean state for you to cook your food in. On the outside we have the 400 series induction range, and that means this can work on ceramic hobs, induction hobs, electric, gas, anything, camping stoves. This works on it there, and that gives it that nice polished finish. And on the inside we have the thermal core, which allows us to conduct the heat. So when you put your food in, the science of it all is that the vegetables we've got in there is, as we begin to heat it up in a medium heat, the moisture comes out of the food, it rises to the top of the pan, okay, and then drops down and forms a seal on the inside, and that goes on there. Now this is the exciting part about it. When it gets to 86 degrees centigrade, 187 Fahrenheit, thereabouts, this valve is scientifically calibrated to start clicking. So this is just like a little a bell there to let you know we're at 86. Now why 86, 187 degrees? Because when the food gets that temperature, that's the temperature that maximizes most of the nutrition while killing most of the germs in the food. So it's quite a great balance there between the two. So all you have to do with our cooking is very simple. You put it on medium heat and you go enjoy yourself. Do whatever you're going to do. Have some quality time with your kids. You don't have to pot watch. You don't have to stay. You don't have to do any of that. And when the temperature gets up to the right temperature, that valve starts clicking. And when that valve starts clicking, you go back and you turn it down to the lowest point, and in 10 minutes everything's done. So this is very simple cooking. Medium heat, wait for the valve to click, then you turn it down to low. So it's medium, click, low. That's the science. Okay, it's all about everything working together as one. Now if you notice in there, we've got frozen peas, frozen corn, we've got carrots, we've got cabbage, we've got parsnips, we've got cauliflower, we've got broccoli, we've got an egg. I mean, we've got all that. If you try to do that conventionally with no water, what would happen? You know what would happen. And that's what we're trying to demonstrate, that this is a science that is combining together to maximize the nutrition. And in Saladmaster, these were tests done by the University of Wisconsin. We retain 93% nutrition in your vegetables. 93% nutrition overall. Some are more, some are less, but on average 93% nutrition. So we're going to wait for this to come up to temperature, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit more about how wonderful and the science of Saladmaster. That's why we're the best. Right, so as you can see, the valve is clicking. That's just telling us, it's saying, "Io, please turn me down." So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it down. If you can look on the lip on the inside there, can you see? You can begin to see the moisture building up around there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down to low. And that's it. 10 minutes, it's done. That's how you cook everything. Medium heat, wait for the valve to click, then you turn it down. Simple. Right, so it's done. The valve has stopped clicking. We've left it now 10 minutes. I want you to notice is how vibrant the color is. So are you ready for this? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wow. The color of the peas and the corn and the cabbage. Look at this. This is beautiful. And this is just what I want to show you. We did some cauliflower. Look at that. I want you to think about this. Imagine trying to cook a dish at home right now with your current cookware, and you're trying to cook frozen peas, frozen corn, cabbage, parsnip, carrots, an egg, sweet potato, broccoli and cauliflower. That's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items all in one pan at the same time. And think about it, if you're also cooking with cabbage, everything would smell of cabbage. So with no water, there's no transference of flavors. You cook everything in its own natural rights. What Saladmaster does, it actually protects the integrity of the food. And look at this. I mean, this is cooked. This is done. Look at that. You know, nice al dente. Look at this. Is that not fantastic? That is Saladmaster. Right, I want you to take a quick look at this egg. You can see the beautiful yellow color in there. I mean, look at that. You don't normally get that on an egg when you boil it. And there's no dark gray ring around it. So what have we done? Just to recap the science, is what this is really is a specialist cooking system that has been scientifically designed by our engineers to cook with no water, no oils, no fats in an airtight container at 86 degrees centigrade or 187 Fahrenheit. And what happens when that gets up to temperature, that valve goes. And what that does is it keeps the nutrients in there. We save up to 93% nutrition in the food when we're cooking. So this is amazing. This isn't just cookware. This is specialist cookware designed just for you. And there you have it, the science of Saladmaster. I hope you take it on board. I hope you understand it. Speak to whoever sent this video to you, because Hippocrates said, let thy food be thy medicine, and let thy medicine be thy food. Thank you.
Okay, right, so that is the science of Saladmaster. Thank you so much, everyone in there. You can see the reason why we cook with no oil, no water, below boiling point, just to save the nutrient. And you can see how easy Saladmaster makes cooking for us. And the time it saves for us is simply amazing, okay? So now, having said that, I'm also going to, meanwhile, I've just, like I mentioned, done the seasoning of my vegetables, and there they are. The mushroom, onions, and all the vegetables. I've done that in within 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, because I didn't want them to overcook. So the next stage, I've added some water, just a little bit of water. If it's something like your rice, obviously, but for your vegetables, you don't need to. Vibra, thank you so much. I see you. Thank you, everyone in there. So I'm going to add the soy sauce and the rest of the seasoning, and I will put my rice in there. It cooks very fast. For your rice, you don't need to set temperature and time or all them lots. All you need to do, press the button, rice stew, boom, there you go. And your rice will be done in less than 25 minutes. So once it's cooked, then we add the vegetables and mix them all up, and then we can enjoy. But once you put it, you can go chillax, like I said, enjoy some quality time with your family or your loved ones, and the food is there cooking for you. You don't need to be watching, coming to check every now and then, you know, because all you need to do, you can wait for the valve to click, and that's it. But for the rice, you don't even need anything at all. Just go chillax. When it's done, it's going to switch on by itself. So that's the next step we're going to do now. So I'm just going to start this one by adding a little bit of some of the seasoning which I've used for the veggies. So it's all up to you. So here I've got a little water. If I blended my ginger and garlic, that's what I would have added with the onions, but I fried them, remember. So using the same Saladmaster pot, I'm just going to add some soy sauce and the rest of those seasoning, just a little bit. So here we go, the soy sauce. Just add about, how many mils? I don't even know how to measure it for you. But here's the soy sauce. About 1/5 of it or 1/6 of it, and it all depends on the quantity of rice you were making. We're cooking 3 cups of rice today. Add a little bit of that one as well. Add some curry on your thyme and pepper if you are okay with that. You can add some chili. I got some chili in here, just a little bit, because we've got some people who don't like chili in this house, so we just have to be considerate, okay? Personally, I don't mind. I'm okay with anyone. Even if we cook without chili, I'm fine with it. But I know some people, they can't even eat without chili in their food. So we'll try to meet them halfway, because some people who like chili and some people who don't. So the next thing is my cubes. You can use the bouillon, because they said it's quite healthier than the normal cubes or the vegetable one. Oregano as well, one of my favorite spice or herb. And I got the thyme. Alright, so I think we're good to go. A little bit of all-purpose seasoning and allow this to boil. Once it's all boiled, then we just add the rice and set it on rice tea. Okay. Meanwhile, you can get your rice nicely washed. I put my rice in here. So we got this all ready. So allow this to boil and then we pop the rice in there. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone in there. I see you all. So you can wash your rice repeatedly. I've washed my rice earlier on. You can see that. There we go. You can use the basmati rice. You can use any of the rice you want to. I forgot to mention this. So while we're waiting, I've washed the rice. I'm using the long grain rice. You can use your basmati rice. You can use any rice of your choice, okay? I'm just waiting for the little water I've added there to warm up, and then I'm going to pop the rice and set it on rice too. You don't need to set temperature on rice, and I'll show you the rice too. While the vegetable, they're all here, including the mushroom. There we go. Okay, any question, feel free to ask your question, and we will be happy to answer your questions. I got parsnip. For my vegetables, I've got parsnip, carrot, red bell pepper, onions, you just name it. Thank you so much, all. Right, so the next stage is for me to add the rice in here. Let's see. Remember, we're just warming the water, but I just have to wait for the valve to click, and then I'll be ready to add it. But once the valve click and you put the rice, you don't need to do anything again. Press just rice too. Rice one is for little quantity of rice, like your white rice, and then your plain rice basically, and very small quantity. White rice too, you can use for your jollof rice, your fried rice, your biryani rice, your coconut rice, pilau rice, just name it, any of those mixed rice. And that could take up to about 5-6 scoops, because the good thing with Saladmaster, all the lids are like a dome shape. So even if I use the 5 oak is best though. It's got a very big dome shape. You can see that. And even the little ones as well, they all have dome shape. So they can take more quantity for you than a regular cookwa we do. I don't even have to regular cookwa anyway. So, but that's it. I'm Saladmaster, and a little bit more tip about Saladmaster, which started in 1946 with the world famous food processor, which is that one. Right, meanwhile, back to my cooking pot in here. This is clicking now, and remember, once it begins to click, it's calling your attention. So I'm just going to pop in the rice in now, and then press it and set it on rice too. So let's see. Right, so this is beginning to click now, and I'm just going to, remember we have the soy sauce and the rest of the seasoning in there. So I'm just going to put the rice in here and then set it on rice too. I'm cooking about 3.5 cups of rice, okay, which will be going with those vegetables which you're seeing in there. So just give it a stir. Where's my wooden stick? So I've just got the rice in there, just like that one. Pop it in there fully. Close, give it a mix. Right, so there we go. And fully close. There we go. The next thing, cancel this and set it on over here. Top right corner, press it twice. Rice 1 and rice 2. Second time is rice 2. And then you can go chillax. Once it's done, then we're going to add those vegetables the last 2 minutes and give it a proper mix. Remember, we'll fry the chicken as well earlier on, which is here. That's the chicken all nicely fried earlier on, very crispy with no oil. Look at that. Yeah, just in case you're just joining us now, here is the chicken which we fried earlier on, very crispy with absolutely no oil. You can see that. So no matter the size, within a very short time as well. So you can join us, and thank you everyone in there. I'm just going to show you what it looks like actually. It's not bad to pinch. We've got another amazing fan joining us. Who do we have here? We have NK Innovation. Thank you so much there for joining us. Really appreciate. Let's get that flashing name. Says hello friends. Thank you NK Innovation. Thank you Vibright. I see you. NK says hello friends. Vibright, thank you so much. Vibright says lovely. Thank you so much. It's quite sunny in here. Quite sunny here in Manchester. I'm not sure of your end. Tell us what it feels like, what the weather feels like there. So while this is on rice too now, I just can't wait to show you all the final look, the outcome of what we've been making. Okay. Yeah, I added a bit of chili. And that's it. So like I said, it's very sunny in here. While we're waiting on that, I want to share once again, just for those who are just joining us, thank you, NK Innovation. Thank you, Vibride, and everyone. I'm just going to share once again the signs of Saladmaster. Oh, before I share that again, I want to share with you how Saladmaster does save our energy. That's the science of Saladmaster 2. I'll be sharing the first one again for people who are just joining us. But over here, it's how it saves our energy with the cost of living crisis and the energy bills skyrocketing, we need to save our energy as much as we can.
Hi, my name is Ayo Olasande. I'm the Global President of Saladmaster, and I just want to share with you how by spending less energy, you can get more energy. This is the science of Saladmaster. And what I just want to share with you is that we use 70% less energy than conventional cooking methods. We don't even need an oven, so we save a tremendous amount of time, energy, and money. And in this day and age, where we have soaring energy bills, we have rising fuel prices, where everyone is thinking about saving energy and the pockets of how they can maximize and save money as well. I just want to show you how we have thought about this way in advance because we are eco-friendly. In this piece of cookware here, just look at what I'm doing here. I just want to show you this, is we're cooking several dishes. Wow, look at that. We've got broccoli, cauliflower, frozen corn, frozen peas, we've got potato, we've got an egg, we've got red cabbage, we've got courgettes, sweet potato, carrots, and a sweet corn. Just think about all those items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items we've got here. And I just want you to focus on that, because if you were cooking this conventionally, how many pieces of cookware would you need to cook all those items? Just think about it. Would it be 1? It'd be 2? It'd be 3? It'd be a lot. And so what you're then doing, you've got not just one ring that you're heating up, you're using 2 or 3 rings. And what we do in conventional cooking is we just whack everything onto high heat. Why do you need to heat it up? Well, let me just share with you. This is a stainless steel pan, and what most heat conductor, and the reason you have to stir your food, you have to be in the kitchen all the time, is this gets hot, this is cold, so you have to keep moving the food around. This is one of the items there. Or you've got your non-stick cookware, but look at this. This is what's happening. Can you see the glow? The heat's coming up. Think of all that energy. And in Saladmaster, we use a medium to low energy, so I'm just going to turn this to level number 5, and that's all it is. And you're going to see, and we have this little valve, which is an indicator when it gets to 86 degrees, 187 degrees Fahrenheit, that valve starts to click. And when that valve starts clicking, all we do is we turn it right down to the lowest setting. When we turn it down, the air inside shrinks, it goes into a semi-vacuum, and it pulls the heat. You might be asking this question right now. How can you cook an egg with no water? How can you cook all those different vegetables with no water? Well, that's the science of Saladmaster. It figures everything out, it cooks everything, and it brings it up at the same temperature, and you get 93% nutrition in all your food. I mean, that's amazing. I can feel the heat there. If this was gas, you would see the flames. And look at that. We have got this going there. That valve is going to click in a minute. We have got this going. There we've got this cookware. Look at that. I'm going to have to move this off, but I'm going to turn this off. Look at this. This is all energy being wasted, and we are using setting number 5, and then we go down to setting number 1. It's amazing. It's amazing all the advantages we have with Saladmaster. This was some test that was done, the lasagna cooking test, and we did a beef test. And what we did, when we did a beef roast, the Saladmaster system took 1 hour, 51 minutes, okay, and used 0.704 kilowatts, whereas a saving of 64%. When we did a lasagna, it took 35 minutes, whereas the conventional took 1 hour, 45 minutes, a saving of 86%. So on average, we talk about a 70% saving. So I just want to share with you with this. So you put it on medium heat. All you do is you wait for that valve to click, and when the valve clicks, you turn it down to the lowest point. That's all you've got to do. In closing, I just want to share for you that you're already paying for Saladmaster. You're paying for Saladmaster in cookware. You're paying for Saladmaster in gas and electric. bills that you're spending extortionate amounts because you're having to cook with such an inefficient piece of cookware at a high heat. You're saving money because you're spending less time in the kitchen. You're not having to stay. You're saving money because you can cook multiple of vegetables and items in one pan, so you're not having to use 2-3 rings. Just think about the energy wasting of using 3 rings, 4 rings to cook what we've got all in one. You're saving money every time you use Saladmaster, but the best part is you're saving money and you're getting 93% nutrition in your body. So this is the science of Saladmaster. We spend less energy to give us more energy. Please think about this. If Saladmaster stays, you save. If Saladmaster goes, then you pay. And you have got to decide whether you want to pay or you want to save. So look, you're already paying for Saladmaster. The question is, are you going to pay and get it, or are you going to pay and not own it? Either way, you are paying. Thank you.
Okay, so either way, you are paying. You're going to pay and get it, or you're going to pay and not get it. So, actually, when we think about it, yeah, thanks once again, everyone. When we think about it, if you're spending more money to cook on high heat, when you know you can comfortably cook on a low heat and also save your energy, so why would you want to do that? Think about it. So that's why I said, are you going to pay and get it, or are you going to pay and not get it? Either way, you will pay. So we made the choice. We want to save our nutrient, we want to save our energy, and we want to save our time in the kitchen. So if I've not been chatting in here now, normally when I make this fried rice, including frying of the chicken with no oil, I'm getting my veggies ready using the food processor and cooking of the rice. You can do all this in about 30 minutes. Okay, we're frying of chicken, every single thing, 35 minutes, within 30 to 35 minutes. If it's just my rice, whether jollof rice or coconut rice, I could do that in 20 minutes, just only cooking up the rice. So, but this is how it saves our time. And you can see in Saladmaster, you can save your time, you can save your nutrient, you can save your energy as well. And that is what we're trying to share with you. We need to get those nutrients to help us fight the lifestyle diseases, okay? Because there's so much going on currently in the world. So back to our cooking. Remember, we're doing the cooking in there. I've put the rice in there and I've just set it on rice too. So I don't need to go back to it again. Until when it's done, it's going to switch up by itself. So once it's done, I'll just go in there and get my vegetable all mixed up. Otherwise, you can share if it's not a fried rice. But we're doing the Chinese fried rice, which is going with the mushroom. And that's what we're cooking today. Okay. Any question, feel free to ask, and we'll be happy to answer your question. So like I did mention, I promised earlier on, for people who are just joining us now, thank you, 5 million people in there. For people who are just joining us now, I'm just going to share the science of Saladmaster 1, the reason why we cook the way we cook. The one you just finished watching now is regarding the energy bills, how we can save your energy as well. Okay? And here we go. That's the science of Saladmaster 1. Why do we cook the way we cook? This is aspect of the question.
Hi, my name is Ayo Olasende, and what I'm going to be sharing with you today is the science of Saladmaster. I know this looks like cookware, and it is cookware, but the science, what we do with this, is very unique. And I'm going to explain a little bit more shortly, but what I want to do is just get some food on, and we're going to show you how versatile this is. This is our 11-inch skillet. Just going to take the lid over here, and I'm just going to show you one of the items we're going to be putting in here. We're going to be using the carrot. This is our food processor. If you want to know how to get one of these machines, ask our host there. But let me just chop this. You can see how quick and easy and effective this is. And this is an amazing machine. Just look at that. So that's just one carrot we've chopped in there quickly. And then I'm going to put some parsnips. in there. I'm also going to put some cabbage. We shredded this earlier just to save some time. Okay, I'm going to put some frozen peas in. You can see. I'm going to put some sweet corn, frozen sweet corn. And what we're going to do is something a little bit different. I'm actually going to put some broccoli. I'm going to put a little bit of cauliflower. I'm even going to use some sweet potato. I just want to show you that you can do anything. And one thing else, I'm going to put an egg. Now we washed the egg earlier on, so we're just going to put an egg in there. So that's it. That's all we've got. We're going to put the lid on. I'm going to put this on here. We're going to put this on a medium heat, and then we're just going to wait for that valve to click, and then off it goes. We're going to turn it down. So what's so special about Saladmaster? Well, I'm going to use this just to demonstrate to you a design of Saladmaster. So when our cookware was designed, our engineers thought about what can we want to make this extra special. And so what we did is the special design of this is on the inside we use titanium 316. That's the cooking surface. That's what the food actually touches. And the reason we use that is because that is one of those special metals that doesn't react. They use it as implants in the body because it doesn't react with anything. So it's very corrosive resistant, and that's what your food touches. So it's a very clean state for you to cook your food in. On the outside we have the 400 series induction range, and that means this can work on ceramic hobs, induction hobs, electric, gas, anything, camping stoves. This works on it there, and that gives it that nice polished finish. And on the inside we have the thermal core, which allows us to conduct the heat. So when you put your food in, the science of it all is that the vegetables we've got in there is, as we begin to heat it up in a medium heat, the moisture comes out of the food, it rises to the top of the pan, okay, and then drops down and forms a seal on the inside, and that goes on there. Now this is the exciting part about it. When it gets to 86 degrees centigrade, 187 Fahrenheit, thereabouts, this valve is scientifically calibrated to start clicking. So this is just like a little a bell there to let you know we're at 86. Now why 86, 187 degrees? Because when the food gets that temperature, that's the temperature that maximizes most of the nutrition while killing most of the germs in the food. So it's quite a great balance there between the two. So all you have to do with our cooking is very simple. You put it on medium heat and you go enjoy yourself. Do whatever you're going to do. Have some quality time with your kids. You don't have to pot watch. You don't have to stay. You don't have to do any of that. And when the temperature gets up to the right temperature, that valve starts clicking. And when that valve starts clicking, you go back and you turn it down to the lowest point, and in 10 minutes, everything's done. So this is very simple cooking. Medium heat, wait for the valve to click, then you turn it down to low. So it's medium, click, low. That's the science. Okay, it's all about everything working together as one. Now, if you notice in there, we've got frozen peas, frozen corn, we've got carrots, we've got cabbage, we've got parsnips, we've got cauliflower, we've got broccoli, we've got an egg. I mean, we've got all that. If you try to do that conventionally with no water, what would happen? You know what would happen. And that's what we're trying to demonstrate, that this is a science that is combining together to maximize the nutrition. And in Saladmaster, these were tests done by the University of Wisconsin. We retain 93% nutrition in your vegetables. 93% nutrition overall. Some are more, some are less, but on average 93% nutrition. So we're going to wait for this to come up to temperature, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit more about how wonderful and the science of Saladmaster. That's why we're the best. Right, so as you can see, the valve is clicking. That's just telling us, it's saying, "Io, please turn me down." So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it down. If you can look on the lip on the inside there, can you see, you can begin to see the moisture building up around there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down to low. And that's it. 10 minutes, it's done. That's how you cook everything. Medium heat, wait for the valve to click, then you turn it down. Simple. Right, so it's done. The valve has stopped clicking. We've left it now 10 minutes. I want you to notice is how vibrant the color is. Are you ready for this? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wow. The color of the peas and the corn and the cabbage. Look at this. This is beautiful. And this is just what I want to show you. We did some cauliflower. Look at that. I want you to think about this. Imagine trying to cook a dish at home right now with your current cookware, and you're trying to cook frozen peas, frozen corn, cabbage, parsnip, carrots, an egg, sweet potato, broccoli and cauliflower. That's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items all in one pan at the same time. And think about it, if you're also cooking with cabbage, everything would smell of cabbage. So with no water, there's no transference of flavors. You cook everything in its own natural rights. What Saladmaster does, it actually protects the integrity of the food. And look at this. I mean, this is cooked. This is done. Look at that. You know, nice al dente. Look at this. Is that not fantastic? That is Saladmaster. Right, once you take a quick look at this egg, you can see the beautiful yellow color in there. I mean, look at that. You don't normally get that on an egg when you boil it. And there's no dark gray ring around it. So what have we done? Just to recap the science, is what this is really is a specialist cooking system that has been scientifically designed by our engineers to cook with no water, no oils, no fats, in an airtight container at 86 degrees centigrade or 187 Fahrenheit. And what that happens when that gets up to temperature, that valve goes. And what that does is it keeps the nutrients in there. We save up to 93% nutrition in the food when we're cooking. So this is amazing. This isn't just cookware. This is specialist cookware designed just for you. And there you have it, the science of Saladmaster. I hope you take it on board. I hope you understand it. Speak to whoever sent this video to you and really get to embrace it, because Hippocrates said, let thy food be thy medicine and let thy medicine be thy food. Thank you.
Okay, right. Thank you, 8 million people in there. Thank you. That's the science of Saladmaster. Why Saladmaster does the way it does. Why we cook the way we cook. Say hello. Got my handy helper. Okay, so that's the science of Saladmaster. You can imagine all what they've cooked in there, what he's cooked in there with just one flame. So this is how he saves your energy. And then the coolers as well will tell you how much nutrient you've saved, because nutritionist experts say when we lose the colors, we lose the flavor, and when we lose the nutrient, we lose the taste, we lose the nutrients as well. Okay, so but having cooked in Saladmaster, all the colors stay the same, and that is how we do our cooking. So if you want to know a bit more about Saladmaster, if you want to see one of our Saladmaster presentation, give us a call. Or send an email to us. You can also follow us on Instagram on Kenneth's Global Link. Is something a bit different we're doing there. You can send us on Instagram or a message on Facebook as well. Kenneth Saladmaster Healthy Cooking on Facebook, and we can book you. You can own one of the sets as well. You are saving using this. You're saving your time, you're saving your energy. And what you're seeing in here, I've used quite a lot of them. It comes in various sizes, even if you have a very large family. There you go. You can have a massive one. Okay. I've used what you're seeing in here for over 6 years, and they still look sparkling new. And the amazing part is the time it saves for me and the nutrients it saves. So it saves my time. I come back from work. I don't have to stress myself staying in the kitchen for ages and ages and ages and just pop in what I want to pop in there, put it on, and I go chillax, have my feet up there, and that's how it saves our time. Okay, it saves my nutrient because it locks up the nutrient, like he explained in the science of Saladmaster. So we cook below boiling point, and it cooks at returning 90% of the nutrients as well because it doesn't cook on high heat. Okay, 86 degrees, the maximum temperature where it cooks and it begins to click. So wherever you are, you're gonna hear the clicking sound going ding ding ding. The clicking sound just like that. So wherever you are, you're gonna hear the clicking sound. And that's how it works. So by the time you hear the clicking sound, it's calling you, Michael, please tone me down. That's why, so do mind me. You call me Kenny, please tone me down. Or wherever you are, it will call you. So, but that's what it is. And your nutrients is being saved, your time is being saved, and your energy is being saved. Right. Having said that, back to the rice, which is cooking in there. We've got a few more minutes to go, and our rice will be done. And I'm just gonna pop the vegetable in a few more minutes. Let's see how many more minutes. We've got about 10 more minutes, and we're ready to show you what we've been, preparing all this while. Very healthy and very yummy. Once again, I'm going to show you our crispy chicken, which we fried earlier on. Very crispy. If you want it crispy, look at that. Crispy. Yeah, that's it. Crispy. Don't mind me. Oh, God. Amazing sis joining us. Hi, Out Tagani. Out Vegan Recipe. Thank you so much, sis, for joining us. So that's the chicken. Happy Sunday, sis. Mr. Pipi says impressive. Thank you, Mr. Pipi. Al's Vegan Recipe and Healthy Lifestyle. She's also one of Saladmaster owner. Mr. Pipi has Saladmaster as well. So thank you, sis, for joining us. Says Kenny's Global Link, sis. Thank you so much. Kenny's Global Link. A lot is going on around there, but we've not had the time to put them all. But thank you, sis. Here is the chicken which we fried earlier on with no oil. For vegans, you don't need this. So, but it just to tell you, you can actually save your health regarding the cholesterol level, the oil level, because you can achieve very crispy chicken with no oil. And then the next thing we did was our vegetables. We've got a mushroom in here, which have all been prepared. Mushroom, onions, peas, green beans, carrot, bell pepper, parsnip, quite a lot. Corn, we've got quite a lot, about 10 vegetables in here. So I've just seasoned them a little bit. I try not to overcook it, so that's why they've still got the vibrant colors. I've cooked them in less than 5 minutes, within 3 to 5 minutes, just season them there. So I'm waiting for the last 10 minutes for my rice, which I've just popped in, and I press it on rice too. For the rice, you don't need to stress yourself opening and closing just like that. No, you don't need to do that. Cooking in Saladmaster, you don't need to do pot watching. All you need to do, pop your lid on and off you go. So I've just put the rice and I put it on rice too. I actually put it about 10, 12 minutes ago because with the rice, it can cook in less than 25 minutes, depending on the quantity of rice you're making as well. Okay. So, but I've been chatting in here all along. So that's why we are what we are now. So we've got about 8 more minutes to go. Now I'm going to pop the vegetable in here. Thank you so much, everyone in there. Right. Paparazzi, are you coming? Right, so we're nearly at the last stage of our cooking. Are you coming? Huh? It's okay, I just need to put the vegetable, please. Oh my word. Does it matter?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so we've got a few more minutes to go. Let's see. Ooh. There we go. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to pop in the vegetable which we earlier on seasoned, which is that one, the mushroom, and the rest of them, and then give it a proper stir. Okay? Don't worry about the size. Remember, Saladmaster, the lid has got a dome shape. So put this on and then give it a stir. Let me get closer. I'm looking away. I'm going to stay on the side. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, okay. Oh, got quite a lot in here. I'm loving the flavor of the mushroom. Whoa. Yeah, see if you can on it. So there we go. So I'm putting the vegetable a little at a time. The mushroom and the rest of the vegetable just a little at a time. And there we go. So give this a proper stir. And then put the lid on. Okay. So thank you. Wow. Look at that. Ooh. So I'm just giving this a proper mix. What are you doing, Mr. Victor? I'm giving this a proper mix. And then it'll be ready to serve. Remember, you have to do this the last 5 minutes. Listen, I can say hello. What are you up to? Oh dear. Right, so just give this a proper mix, and that will actually be the last stage, because you just need to leave it to now finish in the last 2 or 3 minutes, and then you can serve. Right, I would like to show you what it looks like, but in a minute. So remember, we don't need to warm the chicken, so I will be dumping this in here as well. Can I have the paparazzi? Can I have my destiny, please? Yeah, come here, please. Not on the big one. I've been put some extra spot. Don't cook so that doesn't really do it. Right, so in this one I've added some parsnip and some, thank you, Sazexus. Yeah. I hope they'll mix it. Otherwise, some of you will be eating it today. I'm going too fast. Because I don't want it to back up before I do my final picture. Where are you going now? Yeah. Can't be patient anymore. Yeah. That's not value. Look, I'll get it. Right, so there we go, all nicely mixed in there now. Thank you, sis. I was vegan. Look at yummy. Yeah, I can't wait to show you. Actually, this is what it looks like. Oh, I got a full pot. There you go. That's that mushroom and vegetables fried, Chinese fried rice. Ready to be gobbled up. Okay, so that brings us to the end of it. I'm just going to pop in the chicken in there because we don't need to use I don't use the microwave, so I'll be dumping it in there. Meanwhile, here is the final look. Trying to get this to look clean. Right, so here's the final look of the Chinese fried rice. Remember, you can prepare this on its own for vegan, or you can use the fried chicken. We fried some chicken crispy with no oil, so it's gonna go with the rice. Well, here's the final look, and enjoy with us, and thanks for watching. Right, so that brings us to the end of it. So I can't wait to do the plating. Once again, thank you all for joining us. And excuse me, Victor. Here is the mushroom fried rice, the Chinese way. Thank you once again for joining us. Now, stay blessed, stay healthy, and keep winning. I love you all, and I hope to see you all in your various houses. If you've got any question, feel free to ask. And also, if you need to know more about Saladmaster, you want one of those pieces, do let us know as well, because you can see it saves your time, it saves your energy, and it saves your nutrient. I love you all. Thank you. Stay healthy and stay blessed. Bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Just squeezing your face in here. Okay. He can't wait for his food. He can't wait. He can't wait. He can't wait. All right. Thank you all. Bye-bye and have a blessed week ahead. I love you all. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Bye, Sus Exos. Bye, V Bride.